Hey, how's everyone doing today? This is New York Dan. Good evening. Welcome to my video, this evening chat slash early morning risers. Early morning risers chat. Yeah, when I was on the cruise, they have a early risers breakfast. Yeah, at the buffet. It's pretty cool. It's good to grab a snack if you've been up all night at the casino. So, yeah, hey, I'm still around, guys. I'm still here today. I did some work outdoors. I cut up this huge log, a branch that fell, had to chainsaw, probably like that thick. Was working on that. That was a bit of a workout this afternoon. I am lucky the air in New York has cooled down. It felt good to have that cold air on my face. Actually felt pretty good. Didn't really have a headache. Just like, you know what it is? That thing is like a stress headache. If I think of something stressful, all of a sudden my head will hurt. It will be like an ache from it. It's kind of weird. Yeah, we'll see. I have a doctor appointment to check out. Maybe I need a blood pressure med. I'll tell you one thing. I'm going on a strict diet. I've had it with this. I don't want to deal. Health is wealth, right? If you don't feel good, it's not worth it. The food, people that are eating too much food, you got to think about you might feel better if you eat less food. Oh, guess what? I weighed in today because yesterday I didn't have that much to eat. I have a new philosophy now. No more fast food. I'm trying to avoid it. I realize the fast food is probably salted up. Anything you get fast food, and it costs more anyway. So I'm like, I got chicken strips at Target. They're pre-cooked. They're ready to go. You put that on a salad. I got salad mixes. That's the way to do it right there. Have less food, but that's some good protein. I don't know. I'm not sold on full carnivore. I'm not sure how that and a lot of that meat is salty. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that. The full-on carnivore. Oh, guess what? I'm also not having caffeine. I went to decaf coffee. I still like to have coffee, but to get going in the morning, have a decaf. Okay, so what am I having today? The key is how much. I got me a pumpkin ale. I got some IPA also, but I noticed last night if I had the IPA helped. I had like a headache, a stress headache. When I had that, it went like away. So I'm like, that's good. Cheers. This is pumpkin spiced up. A little bit of ice in it because it wasn't refrigerated. Not going to have that much. I think it's all about how much, how much are you going to have? If you only have one beer or even less than that, maybe I should have half of it and then save the rest for tomorrow. So, yeah, we're going to talk. Guess what? Sarasota Tim is missing. He has not put out any videos today. Yeah. I don't know what's going on. He must be super busy, but there's plenty of stuff to talk about. I got me notes, lads. Yeah. And I guess he's having fun with the Goldwing if he hasn't crashed it. And there's some funny business about his registration. Few people have been talking about that in their videos. About he was coming to a fork in the road, an intersection, And he had mentioned when he was driving down that he was going to go left. And then he saw there was a policeman there who was pointed that in the left direction. So when he got closer and he saw the cop, he's like, I'm going to go right. I'm not taking a chance. So he went out of his way just to avoid the cop. What's going on with that? He's not really registered. Maybe he's just driving the thing. He's going rogue. Maybe he never even registered it. He's just driving the thing. He put a Donald Trump plate on the thing, like I had on my trailer. He just put a Trump plate on that. Didn't even bother with the paperwork. Who needs to deal with all that stuff, right? I got that license plate at 7-Eleven, believe it or not. Yeah. So, let's see what else. What can we talk about? Oh yeah, I was looking online. They said that cannabis may lower blood pressure. Huh. I don't know if I'm ready for that. Natural ways to do it as opposed to medicines, but I don't know if it comes down to it. Might have to bite the bullet here. You don't want to have a stroke or a problem. I don't know. I'll see what the doctor says. I'm going in on Monday. Fingers crossed. I'll ask about. I'll be like, what do you want? What do you recommend? And they'll check it with the cuff. I'm not gonna check it again. I'll wait a few days. This is driving me insane. Yesterday, I think I had a headache and I was stressed out during the day. I was a wreck yesterday, all because I tested it on the air, and then people were like giving me like putting stuff in the comments that were like scary and things going on, and I didn't do it correctly anyway. I didn't sit or take a break. I'm doing in the middle of talking. The blood pressure's gonna be higher. Yeah. That's probably a big part of it. But still, now they want the new guidelines. I think they want the blood pressure under like 115 is as the top number, and like under like 70 on the bottom number, some weird thing like that. They're making it very, very low. The other problem is though, if your pressure goes down too low, you're not going to have much energy. Yeah. I don't know. One of my neighbors, he actually, believe it or not, this guy, you guys would like to know about him. He was a retired guy. He was like in his 80s, and he moved down to Florida to a veterans apartment. But he used to have a BMW motorcycle. He was hardcore into motorcycles. He had like the riding outfit and stuff. And he was telling me that he had a problem with low blood pressure. He said he would do like in his yard, he would get up and then he would feel like lightheaded. He would have a problem. That's the other, you can't win. And a matter of fact, when I was working on the trailer just yesterday or the day before, I think, I was doing that work. I noticed when I got up, I was doing like the welding or that working down on the ground. When I got up, I felt a little lightheaded when I first got up. I'm like, oh, I think I got up too fast. So I'm like, my blood pressure, maybe it's not that high if I felt like lightheaded when I get up fast from doing that. And I don't even know if the headache is actually, is it from the blood pressure? Is it something else? I'm not even sure. I saw a girl that does YouTube, Tideline to Alpine. I watch her channel sometimes. This girl, Amanda. It's a cool channel. She lives in a van. Yeah, and she was traveling around. And the funny thing is, I saw her in the summertime, and she had the same, well, I don't know if it is the same until the doctor clues me in. she said she was getting headaches and she wasn't feeling good. She was living in the van, so she had to go to like the emergency room to get checked out and figure it out. And it was because she had high blood pressure. She didn't say what it was, though. She didn't give the number. But they put her on meds and she had to like change, like, I guess, probably her diet and all that stuff. Yeah. If, I don't know, if you're prone to it, it seems like if you get the least bit heavy, your blood pressure will go up. You got to be like your stomach. It's like one of those turkey um, thermometers that pop out when the turkey's ready. That's kind of like how your stomach is. If it pops out, that means you're in big trouble. Yeah, you're gonna have to eat like a damn bird. That's what I gotta do. I gotta eat like a bird. Forget carnivore. I can't be eating like salty meat. No flavor, man. No flavor. Plain meat. I guess the thing I could use, jalapeno peppers. That's not salty. Oh yeah, by the way, I had that for dinner tonight. I had a sardine sandwich. I put a little bit of Gouda cheese, mustard. Hopefully the mustard's not too salted. And sliced jalapeno, and it was real tasty. And then I also made up cauliflower. You know those steam in bag? And I put just a little olive oil, and I put some slice up some garlics. Not bad, not bad. They taste pretty good. No salt, no salt on it. That's the thing. Use spice instead. I gotta focus on this stuff. Yup. And I was feeling much better today. I don't know. You know something weird too? The Zicam. You ever take these cold remedy Zicam tablets? Yeah, when I took that, I felt much better. Go figure. Take your supplements. I should take a fish oil too. Definitely. Keep up with the supplements and hope for the best. Yeah, I read the comments. Someone said, you're going to be like Woody Allen with all this crap. They're like, enough. Yeah, I guess he was always worried about being sick or thinking he had afflictions or whatnot. Fish oil. I'm not going to swallow too much of a horse pill. Just bite it. It doesn't taste bad. It's like sardines. This is a good way to do it because I have a feeling if your fish oil is fishy, when you bite it, if it tastes fishy, that's because you got one that's like old or it's going bad. So I'm not going to eat the casing. No, it's like a bratwurst, right? Italian bratwurst. Cheers. Hopefully I don't have that damn Godzilla effect. I'm using my Motorola phone to film this. I think it's even better. It doesn't have image stabilization. I think that's what's causing the noise. The audio is out of sync because with the image stabilization, I think it has to process the picture, and that it delays with the audio track. They should have figured that out. I mean, come on. Sony, come on. They're making me look bad. I say Sony's so great, and then I film with it, and I'm sounding like an old Godzilla movie. That's really messed up. And they've had many updates on that phone, so why haven't they fixed that? It's nuts. So yeah, so one of you said try You saw my video with the sprayer, the Graco Rotoflow painter. One of you said try calling up the number that's in that brochure from 1980. Yeah, or 82, one of them. 1982. They have a customer service line, and they also have parts. I should call it up right on the video, right? It's up in the garage. I don't feel like getting it. Maybe in tomorrow's video we'll check into it. It seems to work. I'm baffled why they don't make it anymore. So, oh, that's my other phone. That's right, because I'm filming. To call later. So, this is what's going on. A new video's out from Old Man Nation. He ranted about the government shutdown and how it's the Republicans' fault. Miss Vicky put out a video on Tim avoiding the policeman. Yup. BE, he's back in the garage and he's pissed. He did a whole video and he was unloading at Cowpote. Yeah, he was saying that Cowpote is sick. He said he's a sick man. And he went on to say even more stuff, how he was like bashing female commentators on parody channels. But he got that wrong. It's not Cowpote that was doing that. That was on Stu's video. So he got it mixed up. I don't know what happened. I haven't heard Cowpote say stuff, really anything about the female commentators. Leave in the comments if I'm mistaken. And then he even went as far to call Cowpote and his wife something about chicken and dumplings. I don't know what was going on. He was triggered. Barium was at his wit's end. He was triggered. And I don't even know what his blood pressure was. He could just about get to the end of the video. Man. So, yeah, you know what? This thing, it's like a bunch of like school kids fighting this government shutdown. How petty, right? And it affects a lot of people's jobs. It's so ridiculous. Come on, can't you put a stopgap measure to keep it open and then negotiate on it? What are they doing? What is this junk? It's such a bunch of... Don't even get me started. And I'm in New York. And you know who's from New York? Chuck Schumer. That guy, man. Apparently he's behind a lot of this. He's trying to use this as an opportunity. He doesn't want to play fair. That's what I heard. Some strange stuff going on. I shouldn't get too political on here, but I got to tell you one thing that I disagree about with Trump. And it's not just one thing. I'm sure there's plenty of other stuff, but I think he's totally wrong, and I'm not sure why he's so hell-bent against this. Wind turbines. Yeah, wind turbines are a great way to make electricity. And with all this AI going on, they need more and more electric, right? Offshore wind farms, you have all these big turbines in the ocean. I don't know why people are making a stink about that. That is a win-win. It's very expensive maybe to build them, and they take, it's a modern marvel. But once you build the thing, it is like free energy. And it can be windy even at night when solar's not working. Yeah, I have no idea why he's been. He should keep all the wind projects fully funded. That is important, especially with AI. If he wants the country to be a leader with AI, they're going to need all that electricity. It makes no sense that he's anti-wind. It is not a experiment. It's proven. Those generate a ton of electric. That's the best damn way to make electricity. Totally clean. I don't want to hear a few, oh, a whale will make noises. A whale will hear it. A bird will fly into it. That's not a valid excuse. That's clean energy, and that's the future. Wind. I'm on Long Island, and they have a lighthouse called Fire Island Light. I actually climbed up in it, and at the top, it can be a calm day at the base of the lighthouse. Once you get up that high, you go out there, and it's a windstorm. The wind is whipping, especially on the ocean. So that's like, there's your energy right there, because I got news for you. When they get AI going, they're talking about the AI needs so much power that it's going to use more electricity than humans use. It's some very scary stuff. It's like there might not be enough electricity left for humans. In the future, humans might not have electric in their house anymore. They might be living like the 1800s because they need all the power for AI and robots. That's pretty scary, right? Are you listening to this, Grok? What's the name? Sal, Rex. Are you listening, buddies? Yeah. No, I don't know if that Grok is much better than like Amazon Alexa or whatnot. Yeah, you can ask it a few things. It can. I haven't tried it with directions yet. We might do that. If I go in the city, like if I go into Queens, I don't know my way around. I could see how good it is. But sometimes, that's the future. That's progress. Things keep changing. It's a different world, totally different world now than it used to be. The cars are like a computer system. Even Tim's motorcycle. Yeah, that's computerized. It's got Bluetooth that links up to your phone, and it even has a screen. The whole bike is computerized. It's scary. Like my Royal Enfield, couple gauges, no computer there. Yup, it even has points and a carburetor. It's old school. No automatic transmission either, or airbag. Yeah, we'll run that. I'll show you guys that on the channel sometime. And soon we'll be doing some cool stuff coming up. My problem is I'm kind of under the gun because I have another cruise that's probably a mistake. I booked it a year ago. It's bittersweet. I mean, it's going to some exotic locations. I'm going to be broadcasting from the ship, but I'm kind of stressed, and I kind of wish almost that I wasn't going on it, so I could get more done and relax here. I don't know. We'll see. One day at a time. I don't know what I can do. I just got to keep low stress. I can't get triggered. I can't be like barium. Got to keep the stress level low. Otherwise, I'll need some cannabis. I don't know about that one. So yeah, that's basically what's going on. I'll keep this video short tonight. Keep it short and simple because I got more work to do. Yeah, I got some dreaded office work to do now. Great. I should be going to bed earlier than I do. They also said melatonin. This might be, I don't always take this, that's the thing, but this might be just the thing. Take that, go to bed early, get up earlier, do something like that. I wonder how Tim slept. He, oh yeah, what the last we heard from him, he was taking a sleep aid right after he had Mountain Dew, and he was saying he needed to get a good night's sleep. That's what was going on. The last rant he did from the campground when he burnt the bratwurst. Yeah. No one's heard from him today, so we just don't know. Well, we could always send Stewie over to check on the trailer. And that's his opportunity to meet him right there. If he's sleeping in the trailer, just go up to the window and tap on it. Over where that back slide is. That's where his bed is. See if he's okay. Who knows? Well, we'll see. He'll probably put a vid out tomorrow morning. He'll put his morning chat. All right, guys. Hey, hit the thumbs up. Your friend, New York Dan. And yeah, I hope everyone has a great evening. Well, nighttime. It's already past evening. A great night. Hopefully you get good sleep. And for the people getting up early, the early risers, top of the morning to you lads. Have a strong cup of brew. Coffee brew. For me, it will be decaf. All right, guys. Hey, I'll catch you later. This is your friend, New York Dan.